going on, everybody? Welcome back to Jamie's Reviews. I am Jamison Michael, and I suppose it comes to no surprise that when ASICS drops a new shoe, I gotta come through with the review. And as much as I like having guest reviewers help me out, I feel like it was only right that I stepped up to the plate to give the people what they want this time. So some of you may know, ASICS has dropped a trilogy of shoes called the Meta series. Starting off with the premium MetaRide that came at a hefty $250 US. Then later on came the mid-range shoe called the Glideride. And I did an entire monologue about that shoe, links down below. But now here we are with the final shoe in the series, the Evo Ride. The Evo Ride fits as the lighter, more performance-based option of the three. And to me, it is the most exciting one. One, because it is actually affordable. And two, it looks damn near sexy. But the reason you're probably here is to know about the performance of the shoe. So let's just get right into it. This is my review of the ASICS Evo Ride. So starting off with the upper, you got a jacquard mesh with your standard perforations throughout the shoe to give the shoe some breathability. At first glance, there's not much to talk about. The design within itself is pretty basic. You have the ASICS logo overlay that blends well with the design to give the shoe a bit more structure from the midfoot and toward the heel counter. The shoe itself has a standard tongue that is not one piece, which is surprising because that seems to be the trend with most brands. But apparently not ASICS. The laces are your standard flat laces that loop through the tongue to prevent the tongue from moving around, in which it does. The tongue is well padded, as well as the heel counter. It adds a nice level of comfort, although I think the tongue seemed a bit thicker than it needed it to be. It wasn't bad, it just seemed like they could have got away with less padding for the sake of losing that 0.0001 of an ounce, because people love lighter shoes. The fit runs true to size with a good midfoot snugness. At first glance, I was worried about the toe box being a bit too tight from the looks of the shoe. But the toe box flares out just enough to where I felt comfortable during my elite jogging sessions. Now ASICS played it safe with the overall upper, so I suppose I have no major complaints. But except for one. ASICS, where is the pull tab? It is 2020. Get with the times. On the midsole, we got a full-length flight foam propel setup. Now that probably doesn't mean much since flight foam can feel all kinds of different depending on how they use it. In this case, it has more of a responsive feel. And there's a slight level of compression near the midfoot to where it felt responsive without feeling too stiff. And it had a nice bouncy roll-off thanks to the curved sole design. Now the rocker feel in this shoe is not as intense as the MetaRide and the Glideride, but even so, it is still noticeable, in a good way. It's not too aggressive, and neither is the arch. The Glideride for me took a few runs for the arch to adapt to my foot. But this Evo Ride was good out of the box. And that rocking transition in the shoe gives you that nice pop when coming into your stride. It made going faster in the shoe a bit more doable and efficient compared to the heavier, clunkier MetaRide. During longer runs, I felt fine as long as the goal was to maintain a modest pace. But whenever I wanted to relax and just take things slow, I think I would have rather had more cushion and just compensate having a heavier shoe. Cause as some of you may know, I prefer a bit more cushion for the pushing when it comes to the longer, slower pacing and running. The outsole uses high abrasion rubber throughout the bottom of the shoe, and it pretty much covers anywhere you would land while running. Traction on the road was as good as you expect. Running on grass was okay, as long as it was dry. I wouldn't try this on any kind of harsh trail, unless you just want to be that person. Just do you. Anyway, the shoe itself is not the most flexible, which in some instances would bother me, but it was not much of an issue since the Evo Ride has that rocking roll-off anyway. Transition still felt smooth with a sense of stability. So overall, I really can't say much negative about the shoe. Maybe the tongue could have been thinner, but as I think on it, it really is just a good shoe for me. It kind of reminded me of a Nike PEGASUS with more of a rocker transition. Like maybe if the Nike PEGASUS and the Hoka Clifton adopted an ASICS baby and taught it their ways, the Evo Ride is what you would get. And I kind of like it. I really enjoy this shoe. And if you haven't heard of the Making ASICS Great Again movement, well, now you do. Because when it comes to the ASICS Evo Ride, we got a clear winner.
Impressive.
All right, we are back. This is the post review, and today my guest is me because, I was in the video for once. You guys always say, Jamie, why aren't you in the video? I'm like, it's pretty hard to record yourself in that same format that I usually do. So a big shout out to my boy Zachary. He was able to help me out last minute, so shout out to him. If you can, give him a follow on his YouTube channel and his Instagram, because at the end of the day, he helped make it happen. And I appreciate that, especially that intro, because God knows I wasn't going to film that. Anyway, we're here with the ASICS Evo Ride. And you know, I am the advocate for the Making ASICS Great Again movement. And you already know my thoughts. You watched the review. So I want to use this time to let ASICS know, this right here, this is it. This is the type of product of shoes that you guys need to keep pushing out. This is fire. This is literally like a PEGASUS, but dare I say, maybe better. I know people say Nike. I know. I like Nike too. Look, I'm wearing them right now. I love Nike. But at the same time, what you guys got here is a keeper. Like, I want to see a version 2 and a version 3 of this shoe. I want to see it keep going because this has potential to be something good. This is something that I can use more often. The MetaRide, the Glideride, they're kind of niche. Like, you know, you kind of wear it when you kind of want that feeling of this. This kind of fits that every day. It has a rocker, but not too aggressive. It has that nice pop. It's not too heavy, too clunky. It's like 8.5 ounces. It's like right where a shoe should be. ASICS. I know I've given you guys so much slack in the last 2-3 years. I know, but why do I do it? Because I care. Because I want to see products get better. I don't want to be that guy, that reviewer, who's like, yeah, this is a great shoe. This is a great shoe. That's a great shoe. You know what? Someone has to be the guy to piss somebody off to get better products. And if this is what we get, then damn it, it was worth it. So keep this up. You're doing a good job. I want more of this. Maybe even bring back the Roadhog. The first one was really good. The second one sucked. So make the 3 like the first one, but better. There we go. See? Are you guys hiring? But yeah, back to the shoe. I really can't find anything that I was just like, not good. It's like a nitpicky thing. I think if you have a really, really wide foot, maybe not. I prefer more toe space. This shoe fit me well, just normal sizing, true to size. It fit me fine. So I really can't see anything about this shoe that maybe if you don't like a rocker feeling in your shoe, like you're like, oh, I hate that feeling of, you know, that rock, then maybe not. That won't be it. But if you're just someone who likes, doesn't mind it or prefers that style, this is a hit. This is it. This is the one. Maybe even 2 different colors. But I like this color. This all white's kind of clean though. I like the white. It'll get dirty. And I've been trying really hard to keep it clean. I've been washing it off like twice already. I've had it for a couple of weeks. But you know, if they get dirty, that'll just be an excuse to buy another pair. How about that? And for those who want to try this shoe, links down below. It does help me out because these videos take a lot of time. A lot of hours in the car traveling and editing. And you know, so it's always good to kind of help me out if you can. And also, shout out to the Patreons out there. Man, I think like 2 or 3 of you guys joined like within the last 3 days. So shout out to you guys. I appreciate that. Like, for real. I know you guys think $1 a month isn't a lot, but it is when, you know, 20 people are doing it. That's 20 bucks a month. Over a course of a year, I can say, you know what? Let's get this shoe. Or you know what? Let's record this on this place. And right now, I'm working on a documentary. So that's definitely going to help with the travel costs and gas and hotel rooms and all that nonsense. So thank you guys so much because you don't have to give me anything. But you guys willingly help out the channel directly. So thank you. For real. Like, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for just rocking with your boy. We recently hit 50K subscribers, which is just crazy to me. Because, you know, people see me as like, oh, I'm the reviewer guy. It's like, no, wow. I got that reputation. I guess I got, you know, the expectations of doing reviews and all that. And it's still fun to me. I keep it that way, though. I don't try to overwhelm myself with too many videos, you know. But keep it fresh, keep it fun. But thank you guys for everyone who subscribed. It really means a lot to me. I think that you guys really care, especially going into last year or leaving out of last year. I had a lot of drama going on. You guys helped me more than you guys know. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be setting up a giveaway to celebrate 50K. I'm not sure about the details yet, but it's most likely gonna be some free shoes. Trying to figure out what the what the rules and all that should be. But you definitely want to follow me on Instagram. That's definitely gonna be where the winner will be announced. So yeah, follow me there. Links for the shoes down below. And with that said, be sure to stay in school. Don't do drugs. And if you can, please follow my boy Zachary, man. He filmed the whole thing. I can't record myself. So give that man a follow on his IG and YouTube. And then after you're done doing that, keep it tight.